Wonderful weekend. So while we are walking here today, we are going to head to the track, and the purpose of that is so that way we can make this stream. I am basically putting red flag on National Entertainment Network's location at Walmart in Effingham, Illinois. Do not play any of them. The machine on the GM side, which is on the north side of the store, the claw doesn't close all the way and has hardly any grip. And then, put my phone on vibrate here. And then, stay away from all three machines on the grocery side. The beanbag claw included has zero grip. Even the toy shop has no grip. I played it today off cam. Even the most gettable thing, the claw wouldn't even lift it. It can't even lift Squishmallows. The tech shop, another one we're going to pick on right here in this video. And here's why I don't play it. I was just there today at Walmart. Nothing looks like it has been won. But pretty soon, all the treasure shops that are not tech shops will all be $1 a play, as they are planning on putting in higher end merchandise in those machines. So be ready. They'll probably make those machines so weak you can't win from them. So just be ready for it. But what's sad is you can go to Walmart in Vandalia, Illinois, where the machines over there are stronger than the ones are in Effingham. But they're ran by the same company. And I mean ran by the same company, guys. It doesn't make sense. Like when they are basically ran by the same company, but different vendors. It's like one of them wants you to win, the other vendor doesn't. So, I mean, I personally think that people they don't want you to win anymore. And even at which point, I, as a Walmart customer and a player of National Entertainment Network, reserves the right to alert Walmart management. And I will do that if it comes down to that. Because there's no need to have machines that are so weak that you cannot win. There's no way. As it sits, another person informed me that in their local area, that NEN over that area got shut down because they got popped for not busted machines, but for filthy machines. Which I find kind of odd. Because the plush that they had in the old machines were filthy at Walmart in Effingham. And they didn't get in trouble for that. So why get in trouble for filthy machines? And they didn't get in trouble for filthy plush. Yeah. That's what's not making sense. So, be aware of that. And, now with that being said, I mean, it just, it kind of bothers me that one location you go to with rainbow cranes that ran by Sugarloaf, you can win other locations that you cannot. In fact, if you want to refer back to one of my weakest locations I revisited, which was in West City, Illinois, joining the West City Illinois claw machine, episode 1. Go look how weak that claw was. I mean, honestly, It was quite weak. Because what I'm trying to figure out is why is it you can go to a different location that has Sugarloaf machines and you can win with all day long, but you go to a different one, you can't win squat. All you win is air. I mean, it's like either they want you to win or they don't. I mean, but as I have said before, and I told them in the message, I reserve the right to alert Walmart management, and I will tell them that they need to tell Sugarloaf to get their machines out of there if they are going to make it where you can't win. That's just how it is. So, I promise you, and mark my words, if it comes down to it, I will alert the management at Walmart if the issue is not fixed. I kind of wish they would have left the Namco machines there. So there is that. But anyway, now we're on our way up to the tracks. Little update on the fields out here. Both sides, all the fields are empty. They got all these out, I believe, a few weeks ago, somewhere around that ballpark. But as far as the claw games, avoid Effingham Walmart at all costs in Illinois. Do not play there. Do not. Until I see a change in claw strength, the red flag will remain in place, meaning do not play. Or unless you want to waste your money and figure out how weak the claw is for yourself, go for it. But consider yourself warned how weak the claws are. And then, other than that, not much else to talk about. Oh yes, I did play the claw machine at Denny's, and what's weird, I couldn't win at Walmart, but I go over to Denny's and I could win. So, go figure. Go figure. A payout machine stronger than a skill-based machine. What is up with that? You see the imbalance here we got going on? You know what's sad? A machine that's on a set payout with a skill-based machine with a super weak claw, mocking rigged payout rates, is having more pieces given out in a machine with a set payout than a skill-based. Usually it'd be the other way around, you would think, right? Usually skill-based machines, they only have one strength. The claws don't get weak after you win or anything like that, like machines with payout rates do. But you know, I personally think that any machine with a set payout should be brought in because, and I'll tell you why. Because with all these skill-based machines that's out in the world today, it's making people think that they can win all the time. Versus, I personally think machines with set payouts are out to teach people a lesson that you cannot win all the time. Because if you do win all the time, vendors lose money. And that does happen. So, that's something to be well aware of and keep in mind. I mean, because kids come in, think they should have to win all the time. You can't do that, because you got to factor in how much gas a vendor puts in the tank to go on, travel to their locations, plus how much they spend on their product, and then plus your cost to rent the space that your machine is in. That's how much profit you have left over at whatever you have left. A lot of the private vendors, guys, they are raising prices and making claws weak, and I'll tell you that straight up. So that is something you definitely need to keep in mind. Because if you go to a place, say you go somewhere, okay, and the machine is ran by a private vendor, let's say, you're going to find a private vendor struggling more than a major company. Privately owned and stuff like that versus J&J Ventures, for example. The private vendors raising prices, weakening claws, and you got big companies like J&J be like, "Oh, we got this. We don't need to raise prices or anything." It's crazy. But that's about where we stand. So, with that being said, I want you guys to keep that all in mind, and we're going to try for a train, maybe vacuum out my mom's car. So, there's that. Alright, guys, we are out of here. Keep in mind, I do want to remind you of one thing. Presidential midterms are coming up on Tuesday. That's just 2 days away from today. So we need to keep that in mind as well. And on top of governor elections are also on the same day. When governors are being elected, that is midterms for presidents. So that's actually midterm for our current U.S. president. So, but it's not looking good because, and I'll tell you this straight up, that I do not support Democrats. I never will. So, Democrats are rapidly losing ground to Republicans. Rapidly. And there's a lot, especially in big areas like Arizona, New York, and things like that. They're fighting to keep them states blue, but it's not going to happen at the rate that they're losing ground. So there is that. So, and I heard it on the radio. So let's keep that in mind. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, before I go, I always want to remind you that Jesus loves you, and have a wonderful day, everybody. And have a great week, everyone.